What's good? Welcome back. So three, yeah, episode three. Um, yeah, it's your boy Corian, and today I know first episode we talked about the off season and predictions. I didn't get to go through who I think will be winning each um, individual award. So no, I did it last episode, so I figured why not do it today for NFL. So yeah, so last episode I did playoff predictions and award predictions. So yeah, let's get predictions done for the NFL this coming season. And yeah, leave a like, subscribe, and we're gonna jump right into it. For our first one, I'm gonna have a sleeper and a dark horse for each one. Obviously, the winner, sleeper, dark horse. I'm gonna start with comeback player of the year. Me, I'm being a little biased. I'm going Tim Tebow. Yeah, I'm being biased. Tebow fan, Florida fan. Yeah, I think he can win it. Will he be? He's not going to be 1,000 yard. That's a tight end, so he's not going to have a crazy year, but he's going to have a decent year. A sleeper for me, who will probably end up winning the award, is Dak Prescott. He was on pace to be MVP last year, in my opinion, and he ended up getting hurt week 3, week 4. So obviously he couldn't get the award, but he was on pace to get it, in my opinion. So that's who I have. It's a sleeper who will probably end up winning it, but me being biased, choosing Tim. But for dark horses, 2 running backs, I got Christian McCaffrey and then Saquon Barkley. McCaffrey, he played a few games. He was sidelined to an ankle injury. I don't know exactly, but I know it was ankle. And then Saquon, he tore his ACL. So that Giants offense, they got a lot of pass catchers. They got Kenny Galladay in free agency. They got Kadarius Toney in the draft, first round selection. Obviously, you got Sterling Shepard. Is it Russell Shepard? No. Darius Slayton. So yeah, there's just a lot of room on that offense now. I feel like he's a dark horse. He probably won't win it, but he will have a good year. He won't be back to Saquon yet. Give him another year, he'll be back to Saquon, even better than what we've seen. Next on the list, coach of the year. Again, I'm being more biased. Going Bruce Arians of my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. For a sleeper, I got John Harbaugh from Baltimore Ravens. You got Rashad Bateman in the off season. So you really can do a lot more with the offense if they can change it. I just hope, because I feel bad for Lamar. They finally got a receiver. Hopefully he can pan out and be good. But even then, man, it's just like he's so limited. The route tree is so limited for receivers. He's so limited as a quarterback. I think this is the year where if they want to get over the hump and be in this Super Bowl, you have to let Lamar cook. Kind of like let Russ cook, let Lamar cook. He can throw the ball. Stats show it. He's stats-wise, he's behind Patrick Mahomes for second place for just about everything since joining the league. So, I mean, let Lamar be Lamar. And then for my dark horse, Urban Meyer, first-year guy, not a lot of expectations, but I feel like he's just going to put this team in playoff talk. They won't end up making it, in my opinion, but they'll be in playoff talk. But, yeah, That's all. They won't make the playoffs, but he will definitely be a consideration. Get first year guy. Trevor Lawrence is quarterback. Tim Tebow. He's gonna have a lot of hype, and I feel like he's gonna live up to it to an extent. Not all the way, but he's gonna surpass certain tiers. And then we're going to go on to defensive rookie of the year. For this one, I don't have a dark horse because I only think it's down to two guys. Michael Parsons, inside linebacker for the Cowboys, and then Jalen Phillips, edge for the Dolphins. Micah is winning this award. He should win this award. But then I think right behind him, if he doesn't win it, it should be Jalen Phillips. I mean, if you have a dark horse, I have one written down. But let's say Patrick Surtain. It's a lot harder for a corner to get that, but he's playing alongside Kyle Fuller in that defense. And maybe they get Aaron Rodgers. Never know. But yeah, I think it's Michael Parsons' award to lose. Hopefully he can stay healthy, play all 17 now. And yeah, I think this is his award to lose. Jalen Phillips, they got rid of Kyle Lawson, not Kyle Lawson. Shaq Lawson, they got rid of Kyle Van Noy. So they have room for him. He has the green light. He has everything he needs. He just has to go out and do his job. If Micah doesn't, it's Jalen Phillips, in my opinion. Or his teammate, I think it was his teammate back in college for Buffalo. I can't think of his name. He's an edge as well. So one of those, he can become something in that Buffalo system. I don't think he's rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year type. For offensive rookie of the year, no bias. You may seem like bias. It's no bias at all. Kyle Pitts. Honestly, he's overall talent. In my opinion, he's the best player in that draft class. Of course, the quarterback position is so crucial. So, of course, you have a talent like Trevor Lawrence, and you have a talent Zach Wilson and Trey Lance. Of course, those guys are going to go in front of you for teams that need a quarterback. But in terms of the Falcons, they could have won quarterback. I don't hate the pick for Kyle. He gets to play with a wishy-washy quarterback in Matt Ryan. It's crazy because every year in fantasy, somehow, some way, Matt Ryan ends up on my team. And I say every year, I'm not going to draft him. I'm not going to draft him. I'm not going to draft him. And then somehow it's just like he's there. And I'm like, well, maybe this year will change. And then I pick him and then he does the same exact thing. It's the previous year. So, and not only that, he doesn't look like that. It sucked. But then I ended up getting really free agency, or not free agency, in fantasy via trade. And by the way, I did have Alvin Kamara. So if you didn't know Alvin Kamara's last game, they played the Vikings, and he went for 56, 58-point performance. And so that carried me to a win over the whole week. So now with Kyle Pitts, he has a number two. Kyle Pitts can play out wide. He can play in the slot, and obviously he can play tight end. The only thing for him will probably be blocking on the other or on this next level. But you don't have to be a tremendous, great blocker to start off. You just have to be able to catch the football and get open, and he can do that. For sleeper, I have Lawrence. Obviously, I feel like he's in a better predicament. I think Trey Lance is in the best predicament. So that's why I have him as a dark horse. But at the same time, I don't know if he starts right out the gate. I don't know if he comes in mid-season sparks into the playoff. Well, I don't know. But then I got a slash with another dark horse. That's Jamar Chase, Cincinnati, wide out. Him and Joe Burrow, they look great in college. Next level is going to be different. Of course, Joe Burrow coming off that knee injury. Well, I thought they should have in the first round. Should have drafted Penny Sewell. I think that's his last name. But they got Jamar Chase. So now they have a loaded receiving core. They got T. Higgins. They got all the Tate, Tyler Boyd. Now you get in Jamar Chase. You got weapons. So now it's up to Joe and this offensive line, especially this O-line, and Zach Taylor as well. He's given a lot of hype. He got that coaching job, and I don't see it yet. It's not all his fault, but it's partially his fault. He has to do a little bit better. And we're flying through this. We are flying. What are we at? Okay. For defensive player of the year, you can kind of call it an Aaron Donald award because that's who I have winning it. And every single year when you think of defensive player of the year, you think of a few guys. You think of Aaron Donald, Khalil Mack, J.J. Watt. And speaking of J.J. Watt, he's my sleeper, and I got another slash with his new teammate Chandler Jones, who comes back off the injury. And if you got to play Arizona twice a year, good luck. If your offensive line is not very good, good luck. So those two are going to absolutely destroy anybody that gets in their path. And then you got Buda Baker. You lost Pat Pete, but you got, I believe, Farley. No, I might be wrong. I want to say something I'm wrong. You got Simmons, who I would hope have a bigger role now in this offense. You got Xavier Collins, I believe, as well in the draft. So you got other guys. And this defense is going to be scary because that front seven is going to be scary. But I don't know if I can see J.J. Watt or Chandler Jones winning it other than Aaron Donald, because that's Aaron Donald. I don't think he's human. He's a beast. And then for a dark horse, I got Nick Bosa. He's also coming off an injury. And he was great. Thinking of their Super Bowl run and then a few games that he played. He did good. I can't blame him. He was good, but he got hurt. I think it was either week 2 or week 3, and it was on that MetLife Stadium, the MetLife Field. But a lot of players had season-ending injuries on that field, and they called for investigations, blah, blah, blah. I think he can really pan out, and he can get back to the Nick Bosa. And I don't think it's going to become 100% this year. But Nick he's a special talent, and that's why he was top 5 something in the draft when he got drafted. Yeah, but I still think it's Aaron Donald because that defense is not the same without Aaron Donald. There's no replaceable player for Aaron Donald. Only player that you can replace Aaron Donald with, and I should say players, plural. We have to be this new offensive line or defensive line. He's just that good, that talented, that special. So it's really Donald's award to lose. And then moving on up now to second to last. This is fine. My goodness. Offensive player of the year. I got Derrick Henry. Derrick 2K Henry. Twice in a row. Might be 3 times. They might even get Julio. You never. Hey. But yeah, I got Derrick Henry. He's a special talent. He's somebody that you can't. Especially have you seen his off-season workouts? This guy is nuts. It's like why? I think he's just too big to play the sport. I think he should honestly look into a new hobby. I'm joking, obviously, but that dude is a beast, and I don't think he loses this. Oh, her only person, jeez, he loses two will be Lamar again. They got Bateman, they got Lamar. They lost Ingram, but Dobbins he really played that leading role. And obviously, we know what LeBron can do on the field, especially with his legs. We know what he can do with his arm. He was criticized a lot. But it's either him or Derrick Henry that won this award. And as a dark horse, I have Josh Allen. He had a big year. Him and Stephon Diggs really clicked. And I think he can win that the Offensive Player of the Year if Lamar and Derrick Henry don't show up. But yeah, I mean, another guy was criticized a lot because of his arm, because he overthrows or he doesn't make the right throws or make the right decisions. But Josh Allen really improved last year, and he was really, really, really good. And he was like, he just took a big leap, and it paid off. So honestly, and another guy I can even throw in there for Offensive Player of the Year. Now that I think about it, again, I don't want to be biased. Tom Brady. And he got everybody back. He knows the offense a lot better now. He's not knowing what down it is against the Bears. He's not just throwing the ball to the other team anymore. He's like, he knows what he's doing. He has everyone back. So there's no chemistry issues. There shouldn't be any chemistry issues besides they got Giovanni Bernard free agency. They got obviously some new guys in the draft, but there really shouldn't be any chemistry issues. So he should really be at least talked about for Offensive Player of the Year. So, and maybe even Aaron Rodgers, wherever he plays, if he plays, I don't know. But I'm making this list as of he's not playing. So that's why he's not on the list for Offensive Player of the Year, nor my MVP. And my MVP, from Dark Horse, I got Tom Brady / Dak Prescott. One reason why I'm not putting Josh Allen, and I thought about this, is because he's going to be talked about for sure, especially if he plays the way he did last year. But team success, I don't know. They're going to do good. I don't think they're going to do as good. I think the Patriots can beat them out of that division, to be honest with you. I mean, they get into the Patriots defense. They got people back. They got Van Noy back somehow, I believe. They had a lot of guys sit out due for COVID. And they got it's injured, but now they got everyone back. They got Mac Jones if they decide to start him over Cam, but they got Cam. They have weapons, so there's no excuse for Cam. They got everything in place. They got everything back, everyone back, and now it's just time to put it on the field. So that's the only reason why I'm not putting Josh Allen as a dark horse for that. For Dak, obviously, he should be able to pick up where he left off. It won't be the first few weeks, but he will definitely be back. Um, yeah, they got a better defense. They got really they have everything in place. And so now it's just time to win. For a sleeper, got Derrick Henry. He's a beast. He's literally the lifeline of this Tennessee Titans team. He's what made Tannehill get paid. And he had a good playoff run 2 years ago. Last year, bounced by the Ravens. So I don't see why he wouldn't be talked about or why he's won't be a runner-up even for this award. And my MVP, it sucks to say it, but I think Pat Mahomes, I think he gets it. I mean, he's, what do I say about him? He's just, everything about him, he's good. He's an A+. So it's nothing else that I can really say to have him not win this award. It's his award to lose pretty much every year now at this point. He's just, that offense is just so good. But in a few years, I don't know how good this offense will be. But he's here, and he's not going away anytime soon. And then another thing I want to talk about besides the awards was, I think, the player who's going to have a breakout year that you probably, actually, no. Yeah. The player who's going to have a breakout year. I don't want to say he's been bad, because he hasn't been bad. He's been very good, actually. But I think whatever team Julio goes to, he's going to be the best receiver in the league, like he already is. But he's gonna be like, he's gonna have a career year, I think, wherever team. It doesn't matter. Goes to Tennessee, goes to Baltimore, he's gonna have a career year. He's just out of that situation. He's out of the Matt Ryan wishy-washy situation. And even because he's not injury prone, even when he's injured, he plays. And he still plays at a high level. So Julio, wherever he goes, is going to have a career year. Mark my words. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But if I'm right, I told you so. So, yeah, this was another short one. Yeah, just like, subscribe, and I got a banger next week. So if you're not here, you missed out on a banger. It's going to break the internet.